This seems like every time I'm here now, this thing's always dirty. Like, I swear in the past, it was always clean. But this thing's always dirty now every time I'm here. Alright, Miss Jimmy, welcome back. So, I just drank that gulp of water, and my stomach is like, weird. It's like, I still feel the water in my belly, and I just drank it too. But it's like lingering. Must be because like the first water of the day. I think I'm good now. Anyways, good morning. So, schedule's gonna be a bit different now because I've got some other things to do. Hold on. I don't think there's a. I think there's a non-sound barrier. I can't tell if they have a sound barrier or not. Can't tell. I think they have sound barriers. I can't tell. But what was I going to say before I lost my words? Hey, schedule's going to be changing a tiny bit. I am testing out a new regime. Well, not new regime, but new eating timings. So supposedly we need to eat 2 hours after we wake up. Within 2 hours, we need to eat meal one, and then we need to have a snack after 3 hours, and then have lunch 3 hours later, and then another snack, and then another dinner. So I'll be splitting it to six meals over 3 hours each. So, and if it starts 2 hours, no, after we wake up, we need to eat breakfast within 2 hours, which means after this and back, we need to eat meal one first. Because, but if we start doing Alpha 3 regime and dips and pull-ups, we're gonna miss the window. So I'll see how it goes. But I'll see. But I don't think it's gonna be very good because doing Alpha 3 regime on an empty stomach is way better because you know it requires abs and stuff. And I'm pretty sure when you eat food and then do Alpha 3 regime, it sucks because when you start moving, the the food and fluids start moving around. So yeah, I'll see. But honestly, I might just adapt it. I might just have to eat food 3 hours because Alpha 3 regime and dips and pull-ups really require an empty stomach. The non-stand barrier is gone for a bit. I can't tell if they have a sound barrier or not, but the way they looked at me seems like they didn't. Oh yeah, so by the way, what did I do yesterday? I don't know. A lot of no, we did the Withering Waves quest yesterday, which was Pikachu within, like what? And unfortunately, the next main story quest in the game requires level 21, and that's gonna take a lot of hours of grinding. So I'm not sure if we're gonna ever reach that again. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna touch it. That might be in, but reaching level 21 is a bit ridiculous because that's genuinely hours of grinding. I'll see about it, but I'll see about it. Just that grinding, that grinding point is gonna be. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't say if I'm gonna continue or not. I looked at some videos on how to get the levels, and it turns out the only way to get more levels is to consistently play the game every single day, do the daily missions, and something something. But yeah, it's gonna be a long, long time. What else we do yesterday? Did a story video. Yep. And then I think I spent, and I did like another stream for the midnight shift. That one was alright. I'd say it was a pretty successful game. We did the first run and it lasted like an hour. Wasn't that bad though. So yeah, we're back to zero. Yeah, we're back to zero again. Within Waves is pretty much paused, and that's about it. Maybe it's about time we do the Forza Horizon story. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Forza Horizon 5 story, I guess. No, 6. Besides that, though, I think that's it for now. No Man's Sky is paused as well. We pretty much finished it anyways, so just waiting for the next expedition, I guess. Actually, I think No Man's Sky's got the Atlas mission, so I guess I'll finish that. Besides those two, there's nothing else. I tried to research again on how long it takes to get levels on Wuthering Waves. Actually, I don't think it's over. The other main quest, I think I can repeat. Yesterday, I think we accidentally skipped some of it, but I'm pretty sure I can repeat it, so I'll do that. So never mind, we're not really free. We're a bit busy. Forza Horizon's on the list. No Man's Sky is back on the list for a bit. And Wuthering Waves isn't actually fully gone yet. But yeah, that's about it for now. Plus today's going to be a short day, so it should keep us busy for the rest of the hours before work. Yep, simple as that. Maybe since I've got a pretty good plan, maybe I'll see what happens if I eat food before AlphaTheory regime. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything good. Oh yeah, did I say it? We also slept like 1 hour and 30 minutes early last night, so yeah, sleeping in the cold is good. So yeah, that's the only positive thing about the winter. Falling asleep is easy, but but like, I guess there's no light without dark. You get good sleep because it's cold, but then you get no sun for the whole day. I think I choose sun over fast asleep, 100%. I'm like a plant, need photosynthesis. Barely gotten any sun for the past 3 weeks. Yeah, that's true. Even if there is sun, it's pretty hard to go outside butt naked because it's cold still. Even if the sun's there, it's like freezing. I just realized that that Asian singer's got way too many. Sorry, a lot of tattoos, but there's nothing wrong with it. Just a mere observation. Oh yeah, we tried to eat 3 meals yesterday. It wasn't too bad, but it definitely made me like hungrier. But today I'm gonna try 6 split, see what happens. And my eyes are fully awake because we did sleep like an hour and 30 minutes earlier, so that's why we're talking so much. The only reason I'm actually considering trying to maybe grind in Wuthering Waves is because they're essentially really cinematic and It's like not bad. Yeah, the thing is though, is when I do dips and pull-ups, by the time I finish off everything, it'll be 3 hours since I've woken up. So yeah, I'll see. Probably just gonna mark it off as an anomaly and just continue our usual schedule. Doesn't have to exactly be 2 hours after you wake up, right? I'll see how it is. 300, 300 though. Looks like diamond. No, looks like golden half an hour is scattered, but away from us. Plus, I don't know what's going on, but every time I use this machine, it's always dirty now. Like, I thought people used to, before when this thing was still considered new, everyone would be cleaning it after they use it. But now it's just really getting dirty. Like, every time I come in the morning, it's just dirty. You can see people's finger marks and stuff. It looks like golden half an hour is highly contested within the the area. Okay, cool. Got it. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I like the plate loaded like pull down, this one, the machine one's still just highly more efficient. Only because of the fact that, you know, the weight is adjustable instantly. Just never can get like a better angle. Yeah, just the area is extremely contested. Majority of the golden half an hours are there. From today's observations, though, no Filipino gang, and there is about one unidentified regular, well, not regular, one unidentified anomaly. Very hard to see if they got Sunbury or not. Two semi-locals and yeah, some other people. Yeah, this thing's actually still highly efficient compared to the other one. Mainly just because it's just adjustable. Kind of like the cable pull down, but the only reason we're not doing that one is because, again, area is contested. So is the goat. Well, the goat's not contested, but the area is too many. I'm telling you, the cables are very, very efficient. No, not cables. Machines are extremely efficient, but I think you still need to mix calisthenics. What happens if I do eat before Alpha Pay regime? Because I am going to be eating semi-light, because it's going to be two cups of two cups of carbs, one palm, or one hand of protein, and one fist of veggies. Looks like the goat is busy contested, well, not areas, but I see a potential opening. Yes, somehow the entire golden half an hour rotated from this area to my area. I guess that's one perk of being in this place. I can always adapt. We might we might not be able to do the goat today, but I have a alternative. There is an alternative. I got some inspiration from. Shut up. Wait. No, I don't think I'm brave enough to do that. Well, I got inspiration from this like on YouTube. There's this guy who just literally has a POV on his head, and he just goes around the entire ecosystem eating food from like vendors every day. But apparently, no, they're fine. Not my ecosystem. Not my ecosystem. I prefer Sensei's method, but again, I don't go out. Alright, the goat may not be available, but there's always a alternative. I'm gonna gamble and do these shrugs first and see what happens. Usually this is the last thing to do. Oh, usually this is the last thing to do, but currently, I'll see. Well, I'm actually so smart with going here first because if I were to stay, it would have been contested again. And by the time we finish this, maybe the goat will be available. Excellent. Looks like the goat is free, but I must finish this first. I'm gonna go get the goat ready. Goats, see me set up. If I eat the first meal first, before Alpha 3 regime, then after the dips and pull-ups, I'll just go straight to it. Perhaps that might be efficient. I'll think about it. But yeah, like I said, the goat, I already set up majority of it. Goat, literally the goat. Maybe I should try to go heavier. Oh shit, that's way too heavy. I can't even do it. 25 kgs is very heavy, but it feels kind of good. Except I have to hit the ground every time. Maybe I might have to start meal prepping. Well, I mean, preparing the meal in advance, so the next day it would be like, I don't even need to think, I could just reheat it, right? But currently, what I'm doing now is I have to think and like calculate. But if I calculate in advance, but I could always just do Vitruvian nutrition method and no weighing, no nothing, just hand size and alright, well, I'll be testing out the new regime, I guess. But I'm pretty sure I said in the past that eating before Alpha 3 regime is a bad idea, but considering that we're splitting into sixes, then it might maybe work. The reason it didn't work before is because we ate all in one go, which would make it impossible to do Alpha 3 regime. What do you mean by adult water? Oh my goodness, that's nasty. It's toxic. Try to wash my hands. There's a huge dookie in the toilet, bro. Whatever. Just look at that. We are finally climbing significantly. 68.2. We were like 67 point something yesterday. So looks like we're climbing, but I do suspect that it's probably because we haven't. What is that word again in science? Desecrated? Yeah. We haven't desecrated yet. So, again, weight doesn't actually, it really fluctuates because if we didn't desecrate, then obviously it's still going to be in our body, etc., etc. And it's legit, and I appreciate it, right? No story video because that was pretty long talking. I guess that's what happens when I sleep early. Maybe recover the sleep I got. The only downside is that we need to be careful about sleeping earlier because if we end up waking up 30 minutes before we come here, it's a terrible idea because we know exactly what happens if we come here early. We're going to end up going with the people that haven't slept yet, and it's just not going to be good. That's yeah, I guess. Appreciate it. Till next time, right?